Hi Aquarius, welcome to your Are You Ready for Love reading for July. This is Mary, this is Leo Sunlight Insight. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're new or returning, welcome and thank you. So I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. So Aquarius, this is a new series I'm adding to the channel. I have discontinued the general readings and the spirit messages if you are familiar with my channel, but I may do them in the future on different platforms, so I'll keep you updated on that. But this is more of a healing kind of reading, so I hope you like this and you find it insightful and helpful. So we're going to look at and see if there are any blocks or challenges within you, around you, any circumstances or things going on in your life that you may need to contend with, deal with, or heal, or whatever comes up here, to see, moving forward, if you can have a more fulfilling, happy, joyous energy moving forward. So again, I hope you like this. If you do, please do like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. You won't miss out on any readings. Or you can check out my channel first. Be greatly appreciated. Comments are disabled as I have a lot of spam and ridiculous comments. So I don't have energy and time to deal with that. So maybe in the future I will enable them again. But right now, comments are turned off. And I did love to read all the comments on how these energies, these messages resonate for you and how they help you. But for now, spam and the negative remarks, which is kind of ridiculous, petty kind of remarks. So for now, they're disabled. So you can like it though. Please do like it. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. This is intended for any Aquarius placement in your chart because this is a more of a healing reading. So it is intended, I don't want to just narrow it down to, it's only sun, moon, rising, whatever. Any heavy Aquarius or Aquarius in your chart that you like to watch readings for, that's totally fine, male or female. It is a general collective reading, so please only take it how it resonates for you. So we're going to get 3 messages here, one from each oracle, and then we'll look at those, and then we'll clarify with the tarot the energy going on here. And if you are interested in, if this really resonates for you, Aquarius, there will be an extended reading at the end. Links are below in the description box. In the extended, I have the Divine Energy Oracle, so I'll get a bunch of messages for you from the universe. And then with this Oceanic Tarot, whatever comes out in this reading, in the extended, I'll look at if you shift, change, or whatever you need to do here, your energy for the future. How will your energy and shift in the future, and how, may you go on to a more happy and prosperous and fulfilling life. Now, this could pertain to a romantic love, just your life in general, work, career, family, friends, co-workers, however, or just you, something maybe you need to work on within yourself so that you may be more happier or fulfilling. So however it pertains to you. So let's see what we have for you. Decks are listed below too if you're interested in the decks I'm using. We have integration 30, which is 3. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. And we have 30 here, which is 3. And 3 to me is always about, working, foundation, building on something new, teamwork, collaboration, coming together, rejoicing, reuniting kind of energy. So, and I kind of got the pre-message as I was shuffling all the decks before I came on camera. I always pre-shuffle and then I shuffle more on camera. And I got kind of the message of maybe, Aquarius, you have a hard time opening yourself to love or accepting love or expressing yourself in love and letting love just be a very open and generous kind of energy. I feel like maybe you either feel a little intimidated or closed off or uncomfortable with that energy. So at times you may not show, how you feel, or you may not verbalize it, or you may hold yourself back, all that kind of energy. And I kind of get the message of let love in, let it flow, be open to it kind of energy. So maybe you have a hard time when it comes to love, integrating that energy between you and another, whether again it's a lover or it's friends, it's family, it's co-workers kind of energy. So I feel it's more around a loving kind of energy and letting it just integrate and merge your energies with others. is, you know, whether it's negative, positive, well, I don't think you want negative energy, but, you know, there's negative and positive to everything. But, you know, trying to balance all the energy out so you can be, you know, more happy. So maybe that's something you need to work on in your foundation, because 3 is always an energy of working on something and building a foundation. So let's see. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So this is trusting in divine energy, trusting in spirit, trusting in your angel, your spirit team, what the universe has in store for you. So if it's not about love, for some of you, it could be integrating spirit into your life, maybe. Maybe you're having a hard time, you know, if you're becoming spiritual, and maybe you're not telling anyone, and you're like, okay, how do I integrate this into my life to let people know this is the new path I'm going down? And look at my incense just going crazy here. You know, maybe you think people are going to think you're crazy or a witch, or, you know, witches aren't bad, not all of them, but, you know, maybe you're just afraid how to integrate this into your life and how to let others know that, you know, I'm connected now to spirit and I want this spiritual energy. You know, maybe you're transitioning from following a certain religion to spirituality or something like that. And you just don't know how to work that integrate that into your life, your world, your friends, your family, around you. But it's kind of like telling you here, just relax, go with the flow, and somehow spirit will work it out for you where it's just going to happen naturally, I feel. So let's see. Butterfly maiden, transformation, exactly. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Wow. So some of you here could be going through like that spiritual awakening, and experiencing that, you know, transition, that transformation, that healing, the growth, the expansion, like spreading your wings, feeling more free, in this kind of energy than being limited to like any certain type of like religion or whatever it is for you. And I think you're worried about, how do I integrate this into, you know, my world, the people around me. Whoops. See, yeah. I think you're afraid that everything is just going to fall apart, I feel, around you. So maybe, you know, this is weighing heavily on your mind. Like, how do I go about this? How do I do this? For some, you know, butterflies may be a spirit animal to some. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. So you may have, you know, you may kind of like secretly be doing this, and like it's really weighing on your mind, like how do I do this? How do I do this, you know? But I feel like, you know, you'll have many blessings coming in. It's just believe and trust in spirit, divine energy. The message about love, that opening message just could be opening message for some, you know. So it could be either, or it's about how do I do this in a loving way. You know, and maybe this transformation with spirit has really opened up your heart and your mind and your loving energy and transformed you. And people are like, you know, what happened? How come your energy has just shifted and changed, and you don't know how to quite tell them this big shift and change you've been through? Feeling more of like a spiritual awakening or something. Whoops, something like that. All right, so let's see here. I'm feeling like you're questioning, like, how do I deal with this? How do I do this? How do I communicate this? How do I process this? All right. But I feel like once this integration is complete, that things will be fine. But let's see what's going to happen here. Aquarius. So we have the Magician, yeah. So we have the Magician in reverse, and we have the Moon. So the Magician can be Gemini, Virgo, but this is about manifesting a brand new beginning for yourself. This is like manifesting a whole new way of being. But you have fear, you know, the Moon energy is about fear. Pisces, if I say any signs that make sense to you, if it, you know, they're in your chart or energies around you, fine. If not, follow the storyline. The storyline resonates for you, follow that. I know people like to hear the signs, but, you know, the Magician is about manifesting that brand new beginning for yourself. But upside down, it's like fear of manifesting this new life for yourself, this new transformational way of being, you know, spiritual kind of energy. You know, maybe you've gone to church every week, you know, with your family for 20 years, and now you're like, well, I don't want to go to church anymore. You know, I'm not saying, you know, just as an example. So, and you're like, I don't know how to do this. So there's a lot of fear here about manifesting the way you want to live your life now. And it's this new, like, spiritual kind of energy. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So the Knight of Swords here, that's you, Aquarius. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which could be Aries. But, you know, maybe this is a mother figure or a grandmother or, you know, an older sibling or a mother-like figure. But the Queen of Wands is very fiery, passionate. So that could be someone around you who's very fiery, passionate. Like, they really say whatever's on their mind. They tell it like it is. They don't really care. They're very passionate about their thoughts, their opinions, and that kind of energy. And the Knight of Swords is someone who rushes in. This is my reckless rebel. So maybe you're afraid, you know, if you stand up and you say, okay, this, you know, is what's going to happen, that there may be some reckless energy here. Somebody may take some actions they may regret. Somebody may say something they may regret. There may be a fight or an argument or like hot-headed verbal disagreements or something like that. So I feel like you worry about that also. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacle energy. So the Queen of Swords can be Libra. Doesn't have to be. That's still that air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Three of Pentacles. And I had spoke of that. 3 is about building on a foundation, you know, teamwork, collaboration, working on something new. So again, I feel like you want to work on this new way of life, this new way of being. But you're afraid here that Queen of Swords, that somebody around you may cut you off. You know, people may cut you out of their life because they may not believe in this path that you want to go down, especially if they're very strict with their beliefs towards faith, spirituality, religion, whatever it is for you. But you want to build this new way of life, definitely here. But you're afraid, you know, people are going to use this sword, cut you out of their life, maybe for good. So there may be, you know, with the moon here, maybe fear of that, which has you, like, in this energy of, yeah, like stress, fear, worry, anxiety. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Nine of Swords come out, or the Devil, but again, the moon is that fear. So we have the Ten of Cups. So this is happy home and family. It could be family, friends, your immediate family, if you're married or whatever it is for you. There's fear here of blowing up all those happy relationships around you. Aries here with the Tower, with this shocking news that, you know, you want to integrate into this spiritual way of being. You've transformed. You transcended. You're ascended. You know, you're on a higher plane now. It's like, I don't need to be limited by what the book tells me I should or shouldn't believe or do. You know, I've transcended into the spiritual world where I don't need that. And you're afraid things are just going to blow up here. You know, it's come as a shock, a surprise, epiphany, aha moment, blowing up this happy home and family, friends, whatever it is for you, the fear of that definitely here. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Wow. So the Ace of Swords is like my divine clarity from source. And this is, you know, the epiphany, the aha moment, the awakening. It's a very healing energy. It's about seeing things clearly, open, honest, truthful communication, victorious new beginning, telling it like it is, not backing down, not taking any BS, cutting things out, no longer serving. So the Page of Swords is that communication, you know, all the new things you've learned. The Page of Swords can be about learning new things, about ascension, spirituality, faith, whatever it is for you. You know, so I think there's a need here, wanting to communicate, rush in and communicate what you've learned. You know, you're on a higher plane, you know, and communicate truthfully and being honest and having this new beginning for yourself. The Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like the Ten of Wands, I feel like, you know, being very burdened by like a strict way of living, if it's like a religion or something like that. It's like, you know, it's too burdensome. I feel too weighed down. I feel too trapped and closed and confined. I need to break free from that. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy. I need to be my own independent person who believes in what I believe in and live in the way I want to live, being single, independent, secure, grounded in my own way of being and beliefs, and not weighed down by the burdens of what others say I should believe or not believe in. I want to be, I'm getting like my own free agent kind of energy. It's like, that's what I want. To be independent and secure and stable in my own right and beliefs that are best for me. But I feel like too, also you feel like it may be too much of a burden to place on others to, you know, inform them, okay, this is how I'm integrating my life now. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. So this is heartache and pain. So you could feel like you're, because this sometimes can mean about a third party. So I feel like, you know, if you're still stuck in the same routine, whatever you're doing, whether it's church, religion, whatever, but you're doing the spirituality on the side, I feel like you're treating it as like you're cheating on like how you were raised to believe. Three of Swords here, I feel like that's, you know, so part of you may feel guilty, you know, and there's also a fear of breaking people's hearts around you that, you know, you no longer want to follow in those footsteps. Nine of Swords, yeah, there's that fear. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Nine of Swords. The Spirit had me say that for a reason, because here it is. Fear, worry, stress, anxiety over this. But wanting to move forward, you know, taking your time, slow, practical, smart, and wise, taking steps forward. So somehow I think you will make wise choices, decisions moving forward on how to do this. This is Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy for yourself. Eight of Cups, yeah, you're walking away here. Something that's no longer fulfilling for you, so you can walk towards what is meant for you, what is more fulfilling to you, and integrating that into your life. Three of Wands. So you know, you're waiting, you're at a crossroads. What do I do here? You know, being patient, and it's like, I know where my destiny is. I've chosen my path, but it's like you're waiting, procrastinating, like I don't know how to integrate, communicate, tell, you know, this is who I am now, what I am moving forward. So that could really be affecting your life, your happiness, energies around you, and people could maybe not be understanding why your energy has shifted, why, you know, maybe when you go to church or whatever, you're not so happy anymore, you feel withdrawn, or you know, an uneasy feeling. And until you integrate this, you're going to continue to be in that energy of not fully healing and transforming and being happy and joyous and living this new ascended life that you want. So we're going to go in the extended now. Aquarius, if this resonated for you and you want to see how this will integrate for you and how things and energies will shift for you moving forward, I'll pull some messages from the universe, whole new tarot spread with the Oceanic Tarot to see how everything will shift and change for you in the future. So again, links are below. If you choose to go either Patreon or Vimeo, if you do, I'll see you there. If not, and this is where we part, best of luck to you, and I'm sending you many light, love, and blessings. And as I always say, is to always shine your light.